All right, football fans, let's talk college football 26. You've seen the rumors, the hype is real. Maybe you've seen some leaks floating around, but today I'm breaking down the top 5 leaks that will change the way we play the game. Now, before we dive into anything, let's make one thing very, very clear. I am not in EA's pocket. I am not sponsored by EA, and I'm definitely not getting paid to promote any of their products. This is all straight up analysis based on leaks circulating online, and I definitely won't be posting any gameplay for obvious reasons. But if you want to check out these leaks for yourself, they will be linked in the description of this video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Back against the wall with my strength. I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made better. All right, coming in at number 5, Playbook, Overhaul, and Player Archetypes. All right, EA is going big on playbooks this year with over 2,700 new plays added into the game, but that's not it. All right, leaks show that there are 10 new player archetypes with 84 different abilities. That means you'll see athletes with specialized skills that can change how we play and build our teams. Imagine setting up a dual threat quarterback who actually plays like Lamar Jackson, or running a shutdown corner who locks down receivers like prime time Revis Island. We're finally seeing deeper strategy and player development. All right, number 4, new FBS teams and ratings leaks. All right, this is a big one. Closed beta leaks have confirmed that Delaware and Missouri State are joining the game as fully playable FBS programs for the first time. Now, don't expect them to be immediate title contenders. Early ratings suggest that both teams will require some serious rebuilding. But if you love a challenge in Dynasty mode, these additions could be game changers. All right, coming into number 3, stadium atmosphere and iconic team traditions. EA has been working hard to make the stadiums feel alive, and based on these leaks, they're taking things to the next level. We're talking 160 team-specific chants, drone light shows, and legendary entrance songs. For example, Virginia Tech fans, you'll finally hear Into the Sandman shaking the stadium as the Hokies take the field. EA is doubling down on making every school feel unique. They're kind of doing something like that with Madden NFL 26, so I'm super excited to see team entrances coming this year. All right, this is probably my favorite because y'all already know how I am with presentation. I'm a sucker for it, all right? But in-game sponsorships and brandings. Now, this is a little controversial because the leaked screenshot shows EA is adding in-game sponsorships, all right? Lowe's is stapled all over the new stadium post meter. But what does this mean? You know, like, will we see more brands integrated into the game's presentation? And if so, will it be immersive or just feel like, you know, an ad taking over? I think EA did this at one point with a Snickers ad, but it just adds immersion and it adds, you know, in depth to the presentation, and I'm a sucker for it. All right. Before we get into the number 1 leaked feature, I think it's good to go ahead and add a notable mention. All right, dynamic in-game substitutions. All right, according to recent leaks, EA is introducing real-time substitution systems that will allow players mid-drive, based on fatigue, performance, or even situational matchups, to adjust your players on the fly. No more dead ball waiting, no more waiting for a timeout. All right, just like coaches in real life on Saturday, you'll be able to make changes mid-drive. And I think this is big because it adds so much immersion into strategy and how we play, you know, online games. I mean, this is a game changer for strategy, especially in Dynasty mode and Road to Glory. All right, imagine pulling your star quarterback for a mobile backup for critical third down situations, or rotating your defensive line to keep them fresh in the fourth quarter. If executed well, this could add a new layer of realism to college football 26. And if they're adding it, you know, college football 26, why not add it to Madden NFL 26? I'm just saying, adding in-game, you know, substitutions is big. All right, let's get into the number 1 leak for college football 26. And this is from ScreenRant.com. I will link all of the links to these leaks in the description of this video, but we could possibly be seeing a potential, I should say, open world in college football 26. Now, according to Call Me Jaden's YouTube, there's talk about adding open world possibilities to the game. Rumors have been circulating about a city or a career type mode introducing an open world aspect. This rumor is further fueled by the fact that other sporting games have introduced open world gameplay play like obviously NBA 2K with the city mode. This will allow players to run around, visit stores, and more. Unfortunately, though, this has received backlash from fans, with several players airing their grievance in a poll on Reddit. But I think if they introduce this into college football 26, it'd be dope. All right, just imagine walking into, I don't know, your coach's office and demanding that you get the starting position after being a redshirt freshman or something. I don't know. But adding open world aspects adds story. It adds immersion. If they mimic what NBA 2K has done with the open world aspect, I think it'll be a dope addition to the game. But I'd love to know what you guys think. And if you made it this far, first off, you're the real MVP. Second off, I need your help. All right, my goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers for my birthday, August 21st. So if you want to be a part of the squad that makes that happen, smash the subscription button. All right, it takes 2 seconds, not too much of your time, and it's free. All right. If you want to get more news around college football 26 and Madden NFL 26, keep it locked. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.